everyone, it's Song and Daughter. This is me and my mom, and we're doing a channel together. So
as mother and daughter, called Song and Daughter.
Yeah, we named our channel. It's like naming a baby, naming a channel. We named our channel Song and Daughter.
And then you thought of talking about.
And then I thought of a topic. I forgot. No,
wow.
I'm sorry. Wow, I totally forgot. I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, I guess this will be you guys getting to know.
This is just awkward, okay? I feel like so
as people.
This
like,
is no.
My daughter is really a nutcase.
Whatever. So she found this video about this new foundation that
where they give young children plastic surgery because they've been bullied. The foundation is supposed to be like a non-profit. We're helping young children to feel better about themselves, and so that's, you know, the guys that they're hiding under. And so a young girl was bullied all her life, starting from 1st grade, I believe. I will leave the video, the link to the video in the description. But this young girl was being bullied from 1st grade about her ears. And she ends up getting plastic surgery for her ears through this foundation. And in the video, the doctor, just before surgery, he suggests to her that not only does he want to do plastic surgery on her ears, he wants to do a rhinoplasty, which is, you know, your nose. And what was the other part that he did to her?
He did her chin.
Her chin.
He said he likes pointy chins, but not too pointy.
He said, but I don't like how pointy this chin is. And so basically, I feel like this, and the debate is, you know, was this right or wrong to do to the child? Here's my thing. I've always said that if I don't judge Michael Jackson and other people that I really love as artists growing up, or I really loved coming up as artists, I don't judge them for what they've done, because I know for a fact, I'm not going to tell you guys what things, but there were things that I would have done if I had money at a young enough age. Now, once I reached somewhere in my 20s, I was blessed that I had wisdom pretty early. I wouldn't have done anything to my body, because I feel like the body is sacred, and whatever you do to it, it's permanent. And I think it's just stupid, and a lot of people are going to wake up later on and feel like, oh my God, what have I done to myself, you know? Exactly. If this were myself and Imani, for example, she's my baby girl. I have an older daughter as well. But just say if it was Imani and I, and Imani was 14, let's put it in the same perspective. 14, 15 years old, I would have told her no, even if she went online herself and found this foundation. I would not have applied for it. I would have said, look, when you get to a certain age, if between me and God, we haven't convinced you that such a thing is not only wrong, but stupid, then you go right ahead and do it when you're of legal age to do something like that to yourself. But I will not be party to getting something like this done for you, and then later on you realizing, wow, I had a dumb mom, she let me do this, you know. So I wouldn't have done it, because, and here's why. It's saying basically, you're right, my daughter's ugly. And then the doctor comes in and he what do you call it? I'm trying to think of the word. The doctor comes in and he confirms that everybody's right by saying, oh yeah, not only are your ears ugly, but your nose is ugly, and so is your chin. Okay, so that's my thoughts on it.
My thoughts are pretty much the same as hers. So, you know, we both think the same thing about that situation. So
what about the fact that, have you ever felt like you wanted to change something about yourself when you were younger?
Yeah, the color of my skin.
Now that you're older, how do you feel?
If I changed the color of my skin, I would be so mad, honey, because I love all this melanin. No, I'm serious. I wanted to be white because I went to school that was predominantly white. I mean, it's like, I mean, it's gonna happen, you know? If a kid goes to school that's mostly Asian, they might want to be, I don't know, if you sent me to a school that was Asian, I probably would want to be Chinese. So that's how I feel about it. It's like, you know, you're not fully like grown up yet. Like half the things you do when you're a child, or when the girl was 14, right? She made such a big decision when she was 14. To me, I feel like she would have felt so differently when she was my age. I'm 19. So that's the problem with making something like that. Like, you know, I mean, making a decision like that, that's because you're gonna feel differently. Yeah,
and besides that, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I mean, okay, my daughter says she looked cuter after. I didn't say she looked cuter. I said the surgery was not bad. When you guys see the link below,
she looks
she looks a little better, but at the same time.
First of all, hold on. Let me cut you off for a second. They put makeup on her. They put makeup on her.
Wow, it's a video. You shouldn't cut me off. So this is what I want to say. They made her original photo look really bad. That's what I wanted to say. You have to pay attention and understand about marketing and advertising. I do it myself. Like, I'm not going to take a photo and not make it look really, really good if I can, okay? I'm not going to take a photo and not make it look really good if I can. Why is it upside down? I think I'm gonna have troubles with turning it later. So I'm gonna have to flip it and stuff like that, I think.
Okay, so
well,
it was just a rough draft.
So at any rate, yeah, pay attention to the before and after photos though. She looks really cute in her interview, and she hadn't had surgery yet. So just pay attention to that. We will leave a link to the video in the description box. Also, please rate, comment, and subscribe.